if you're an e-commerce business looking to break into the email marketing scene, or you're just trying to fix a couple of these problems that you see on the screen, low engagement rate, low cart recovery rate, or just fix the deliverability of your emails, segmentation is probably what you need to do if you haven't already segmented your list. Now, it's going to do a couple things, right? Segmenting your list is going to allow you to send to the people who are actually interested in your emails, and that's going to allow you to fix your low engagement rate. It's going to allow you to get in front of those people who are actually interested in your products and maybe put something in the cart, and that's going to bring them back and finish their checkout. So that's going to fix your low cart recovery. And on top of that, it's going to decrease your spam rate because you're only going to be sending to maybe 30 to 60 day engaged people, as well as your open rate and click rate is actually going to increase because the total size that you're sending to is going to decrease. So maybe the 30 people that open when you're sending to the whole list, now you're sending to 100. So, or, a lower rate. You get what I'm saying. So when you segment your list, you're going to go from whatever you're currently at. If you do it right, you're going to get these 62% open rates and either close to or over a 1% open rate. You can see this one, or click rate, I'm sorry. You can see this one got a 2.2%. This one got 55.2% open rate with a 0.9% click rate. This one got a 64.2% open rate with a 2% click rate, as well as this one got a 55.3% open rate with a 1% click rate. Now, these three were not even sales emails, but they generated revenue, right? This one almost did $100. This one did $500. This one did $265. Now, this one was actually a sales email, and this did $3,000. So, as you can see, segmentation works, but the question is, what segments do you need to set up? Now, if you've made it this far in the video, I want to go ahead and let you know, watch the whole video, because at the end I'm going to give you a gift that will also give you a third way to segment your list that's going to increase revenue. Okay, let's hop into the first way, right? So you're going to do by days engaged, right? So it's going to be 7, 14, 30, 60, 90, and 120. You can really keep out the 7 and 14 if you really want to. If you want to just go by months, you can go up to 4 months engaged, right? So 30, 60, 90, and 120. And if you're using Klaviyo, which I always recommend to every client that I always work with, if they're on Shopify or WooCommerce, specifically because the amount of integration you have, as well as the sheer amount of data you have. Like, if you're working with Klaviyo, it's really, really hard to get it wrong if you know what you're doing. So first things first, we have to make sure that they can receive their email marketing, right? So you want everybody to be able to receive your email marketing, because if they can't, you're breaking the law. Don't want to break no laws around here. From there, you're going to do the rules: clicked email, opened email, and then active on site. So they either have to have clicked or opened an email, or they could be active on site, right? Now, the reason we don't do the and right here is because if we did clicked and opened and active on site, that means they have to do every single one of those. But if we do the or over here like this, then that would mean that they only have to do one of them. So it either clicked an email or opened an email or are active on the site, right? So that is going to be that for the days engaged segment. Let's hop over to what we're going to be using to get people off of the list, right? For the 180 day engaged, it's about 7 months where they have not opened or clicked or even been active on the site, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure, of course, they can receive email marketing. They have not clicked, opened, or been on the site. So the way you're going to set that up is going to be a little bit different than the actual day engaged segment. Instead of at least once in the last 30 days, Y'all can pause that to set that up from earlier. But this one's going to be 0 times in the last 180 days. And that's going to start creating a list of people who just are genuinely not interested in your emails anymore. Now, that really is all I have, right? Doing that is going to fix your low engagement rates by, like I said previously, you're only going to be sending to people who are actually interested. It's going to fix your cart recovery rates because the more you get in front of your customers that are interested, the more you're going to be able to get those cart recoveries, because say someone puts an item in their cart and they're constantly opening your emails, they're going to remember, oh, hey, I put that thing in my cart. And I've had cart recoveries that are over $7,000. So this is definitely something that you want to do, and you always want to stay in front of your customers, right? And the deliverability of your emails is going to increase when you segment your list, because your spam rates, like I said, are going to go down, and your open and click rates are going to go up because you're sending to a smaller list and you're still keeping relatively the same open and click rates from when you were sending to the entire list, right? So if you like this video, do me a favor, leave a like, a comment, and of course a subscribe. For that thing that I was going to give y'all that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, do me a favor, look in the description, and you're actually going to see a link to this Notion. What this is a step-by-step guide of how I personally set up all of my segmentation, as well as an extra, here it is, an extra way to segment your list. It's going to be a third way to segment your list. I definitely recommend you check it out, because this last way that you can segment your list is definitely going to be a game changer when you're really trying to drive home those sales for times like next year, like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, any holidays like Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever sale that you're doing, you're going to want to be able to hit these. So go ahead and check this out if you've watched this far. It's really not a long video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will see y'all in the next one.